This conversation was recorded in Accra, in Ghana, where I had the privilege to meet with the first woman who was commissioned in the Ghana Navy and who holds the highest rank in the Ghana Navy.
I am Commodore Faustina Bua Anoi, as you have stated. I was commissioned into the Ghana Navy in 1996. I was trained in Ghana, UK, India, Nigeria, and the United States of America. I have participated in a number of peacekeeping missions, including United Nations mission in Ethiopia and Eritrea, UNMI, and the United Nations mission in Liberia during the Liberia and Sierra Leone Civil War. I also sailed with the Royal Navy ship HMS Brave in the Falkland Islands. I am the immediate past Deputy Force Commander of the UN mission for the referendum in Western Sahara for the past 2 years. That's from 2022 to 2024. I'm back now, and I'm currently the Chief Staff Officer in charge of policy and plans at the Naval Headquarters.
I was very curious to know, why did she decide to join the maritime sector?
Joining the Navy wasn't my thing. First of all, I don't come from the coastal area. I am from the forest area. So it's quite ironical that I was the one to open the door at sea for women living at the coastal area. It's ironical. Sometimes it's so amazing that that should happen. I mean, it just happened. As a young graduate, I finished school, looking for a job. I saw an opportunity open, and I grabbed it. Honestly, I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't actually know that there were no women in the Navy to begin with. They asked me, if you are lucky and you sail through this interview, you'll be the first one. Are you sure you are ready for this? And I said, oh, sure, wow. I'm ready for that. So I was like, should I go in? But eventually I decided to take up the challenge. Being the first woman to be commissioned into the Ghana Navy and holding the highest rank ever attained by a woman in the Ghana Navy means so much to me. I feel so humbled. I have blazed the trail and paved a way for more women to join a service which was perceived to be a preserve for men. And by my resilience and tenacity of purpose, I've been able to open the doors for more women to join. I call myself a guinea pig. So it's been good. It feels good that now I can see a lot of women in the Navy now, forming about 22% of the Ghana Naval Force.
During our conversation, we also exchanged on the challenges that women used to face and are still facing sometimes when they want to join the maritime domain. And she shared her views on how, in her opinion, it could be possible to overcome these difficulties.
Peacekeeping, military, and all that are generally perceived as a prison for men. So usually the gender biases and stereotypes are there, But thank God now those things are changing, and society is accepting that what men can do, women can equally do, and probably sometimes even better. Women face limited access to training and education and work-life balance, because they have to take care of family, they have to take care of work, you have to progress. Harassment, if you don't know how to handle it, it can really derail you, You have to be mentally matured to be able to tactfully so that you can succeed. Anytime I got the platform that there's a need for greater female leadership in peacekeeping. Why is this crucial? And what action should be taken to achieve it? Because men and women look and tackle issues differently from different angles. I'm not saying this is wrong, this is right, but same thing from different perspectives, and harmonizing it gives better results and better solution. We should make conscious effort to deploy qualified women in leadership positions. Obviously, you cannot give what you don't have. If you don't have, how do you send a person there? It starts from the contributing countries to reassess their gender policies, and then to recruit more qualified women and give them the necessary training to be able to take up leadership positions when the opportunity avails. I would urge all women, especially those in uniform or security services, to seek, avail, and challenge themselves. I look forward to seeing more women getting opportunities to make meaningful impact in maritime security domain, peacekeeping mission towards sustainable development. There's a need for sensitization campaign. There should be policies that can help balance the equation. And of course, organizing mentoring programs to mentor young ones and then telling them that there are opportunities open like this, like what EnMAR has started doing. Sometimes it's lack of knowledge or ignorance.
I was interested to know if she had a young woman in front of her, what would be her advice to motivate this person to join the maritime domain?
I inspire a lot of people, especially the young ones, whenever I share my story. Breaking a glass ceiling and staying on course is an uphill task, I must say, because you face so many opposition, but you have to remain resilient. I always tell people when I get the opportunity that to mentor you, to show you the way, I had nobody. And I've been able to succeed. So you have people to lead you, to mentor you. So the sky is your limit.
To conclude our conversation, I asked her how does she see the future of the place of women in the maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea.
The future of women in the domain of maritime security in the Gulf of Guinea looks bright. It looks bright.
EnMAR Voices is a podcast funded by the European Union and produced by the EnMAR project.